new Pocket Neopet. It's like taking the website wherever you go.
So you can earn Neopets with way cool games.
Like catch and racing. Now you can take Neopets anywhere!
Pocket Neopets equals separately batteries included as permission for doors online.
Hello everyone, it's me again, and I'm back with another unboxing video. It has been a while since I've unboxed a brand new old toy, and I'm very excited for this one because I've been holding on to it for a long time. As you can see by what's on your screen right now, those are Neopets. And if you were around during the late 90s or early 2000s, you're probably very familiar with Neopets. I was a player in the early days. I think I made my first account in 2003. So I have a long history with the game. Since I've started to play it again every day in 2024, now is a perfect time to unbox this. Anyways, as you can see, this is the Neopets Pocket Neopet Portable Neopets Player. It's very, very yellowed. It is not supposed to be the same color as the backdrop. As you can probably imagine, it's supposed to be clear. Anyway, this is a Tonu and Tyrannia. It requires 3 LR44 batteries, which are included, but probably not any good. It still has a price tag on it. It's almost completely illegible right now. If for some reason you have magic vision and you're able to discern the markings on this sticker, please let me know. Again, this is in Tyrannia, so Tyrannia, as you can imagine, is the prehistoric land of Neopia. And that's where this Tonu likes to hang out. Guess who this is by? Tiger Electronics. Okay? But check out this baby right here. Wow. Yeah, this is a Furby baby. What does the Furby baby have to do with the Pocket Neopets player? I'll show you. Tiger Electronics. And the Furby I chose to show you in this segment, of course, matches the backdrop, because I am all about theming and color coordination. So, I won't wake her up, because then she would be narrating the video for me, and I don't think she would be saying anything about Neopets. So I will just put her off in the background. You'll be able to see her. But you know what really ties it all together? Something I really want to show you. After this, I promise I'll open the package. This right here. So this is the perfect marriage between the Furby by Tiger Electronics and the Pocket Neopets player. Also by Tiger Electronics, no surprise to anyone, is this. And I'm just going to show you real quick. I'm not going to go through it. If you want to see a video about this, let me know. But this is a Furby game, and Tiger Electronics was known for their handheld games in this style. But yeah, I can make another video about this later if you're interested. Anyways, just a little bit about that. And I have to show you this too. Cool, right? So anyway, just wanted to show you that real quick because it's related. Anyway. Oh, and of course, look at that little Furby baby there. It's almost like he's in the background. Okay, well, now that I'm done showing you all those things, I'm going to open this package. So everything here is connected in a roundabout way. Alright, now that I've made you wait long enough, it's time to actually open this package. But first, of course, we need to take a good look at it. So here's the front, as I've already described. We've got these batteries that I don't have, that I'm going to have to buy before this video can be completed. But let's take a look at the back. So it seems like the plastic on the back is a lot less yellowed than on the front. So we can only assume that this was in direct sunlight at some point. I mean, that's just an assumption. I could be wrong, but it's aged a lot more than the back has. This is for ages 6 and up. If you're under 6, you can't have this, and you probably shouldn't be watching this video either. Well, that's only because of the small part. It's a choking hazard, you see? Anyway, Pocket Neopet is the pet you can play with, feed, care for, and more importantly, take anywhere. You can earn rare item codes to use on the Neopets.com website. Does that mean that there's a rare item code in this package that I can use on my childhood Neopets account? Oh, stay tuned. I will let you know. Alright, anyways. Explore the magical world of Neopia. Here it shows a diagram of what it looks like. As I said, yes, there's a little compartment here where the Tonu can rest when it's closed. Storage area for your 3D Neopet. Feed, play, and care for your Neopet with these buttons. Okay, so he sits in one of those buttons. Oh, I see. Play. Oh, I see. Okay, so there's a little dice for play. A little ice cream cone for feed. Wouldn't it be nice if we could just live off ice cream cones? And a little first aid kit for care. Wonderful. The LCD screen for lots of on-screen action. Yep. That LCD screen is what Tiger Electronics is famous for in their handheld games, as I have already demonstrated right there. Obviously, they did pretty well with Furbies too, but this isn't about that. Neopets are virtual pets that you adopt online at www.neopets.com. Experience adventures with your Neopet throughout the many different regions of Neopia and play over 100 games at Neopets.com. Here it just shows a couple other of the Pocket Neopets that were available. The Virtupets Space Station and Croc Island. Here's a fun little fact about the Virtupets Space Station. Well, not the space station in particular, but the character here. This is a Grundo. And if that name sounds familiar to you, it's because a Grundo, in addition to being an alien species in Neopets, is the land that Teddy Ruxpin and friends live in. Alright, so here it is again. There was a website that you could visit, tigertoys.com, for new products and offers. If you have questions, you can call this defunct 800 number. Here's a proof of purchase, of course. And then we've got the, as Ashens put it once, an unhappy onion. This is not for ages 0 to 3. It's also not for ages 3 to 6. Please retain our address for future reference. Instructions are enclosed in this card. Color and contents may vary. Neopets and all characters, logos, names, and related indicia are trademarks of Neopets Inc. 2003. So this Pocket Neopet is from 2003. And that's about the time that I started playing Neopets. Which is very interesting. That was 21 years ago. Anyway. As I mentioned, it's by Tiger Electronics where technology comes to play. And I think that's true. Here we just have some technical information. So, you know, the TM, the copyright from Hasbro. All rights reserved. Distributed in the United Kingdom by Hasbro UK. Latitude. It's not Latitude, it's Limited. Why did I say Latitude? Hasbro Way, Newport Gwent, MP. I'm not going to read the whole thing. Blah, blah, blah. So, it was distributed elsewhere by Hasbro. And there is the website, Hasbro.com. Okay, now that we've got most of this technical information under the belt, we need to get to unboxing, because I have made you wait long enough. And I'm sorry for that. Since this is a blister pack, they are notoriously difficult to open without damaging the plastic. And as you know, I don't like to damage the plastic as much as possible when it comes to opening vintage new stock. Old new stock. However, once again, if you've seen any of my other unboxing videos, I do look for a weak spot in the packaging and work from there. And luckily, there's a weak spot right here. So this is where the plastic has started to crack and separate. And you can see the color difference underneath there. So that's the actual color that it's supposed to be under there. And the rest of it is the yellowed plastic. So Unfortunately, I'm going to have to damage this plastic a bit to get it out, but it's already damaged. So we're going to work from this point. So, as you can see here, it's quite cracked. This might hurt your eyes, but I'm going to have to just remove it. So, it's already that far gone. We're just going to keep going. So, we've got that much already, and I didn't put any effort into it. Hardly any effort at all. It's already like this. So we're going to separate the plastic right here. Whoop. I'm so sorry that I have to do it this way. I don't like using brute force when it comes to opening things. But there gets to be a point where it's unavoidable. I am just absolutely decimating this package. Alright, this part came off. And, wow, look at that. Here's the compartment underneath where the Tonu goes. It's nice, hard plastic. Feels good. So, there we've got the little icons. We're gonna keep pulling. This is actually taking a little bit of elbow grease. Elbow grease. Ouch. You know, it's even with the plastic being this old and frail, it still takes a lot of force to rip it. So I might just have to grab a pair of scissors. But even in this short amount that's exposed, you can see the stark difference in coloration from the plastic and what's behind it. That is a significant difference in color. That is some very, very yellowed, aged plastic. Honestly, I've opened things older than this that don't look as faded, so this package itself is very faded. Yeah, to avoid splitting open my fingers any further, I'm just going to grab a pair of scissors. So, I'll be right back. Bear with me, please. So, I'm just going to cut at a clean point from here. So, we're going to start here at the edge and not damage any of the cardboard inside. Well, that just breaks right off. Whoops. So, here we are, cutting the plastic. I'm being very, very careful not to touch the product inside. I'm not even looking at the camera right now, so hopefully it's still on screen. Okay. Yep. Alright, let's see if I can rip it from there. Once again, I am trying to save the skin on my fingers. Okay. So it's successfully... Oh! It fell right out. And it closed. So you can see how it looks. Well, it looks really nice. So it's a nice, pretty red color, which I honestly couldn't even tell in the package. We got the yellow Tonu here. This is what the device itself looks like. It looks really good. It closes. Not very well. I think it's been open for so long, it's gonna take a little bit. It does not close very well, actually. It doesn't seem to stay closed. Okay, now it's sort of staying closed, but there's still some resistance there. What's going on here? Any plastic residue? Not that I can see. Well, I'm going to try and close it. It's not really staying closed all the way, but it's been open for 21 years, so I'll give it a break. What is going on right there where it's staying open? I don't know. I don't know why it's... Oh, okay. It just took a... Oh, now it's on that side. Okay, so now it's closed. It actually... You had to kind of push it closed, but now it's closed. And this is what it looks like. Of course, the Tonu is not in there yet. He's still in the package along with the card. but this is the device. Here's the back. This is where the batteries go, and where, what is this? Close and open. Oh, can you see that? Close and open, huh? So it's supposed to be closed like that. Open? What does this do? Does this make a difference? No, now it won't open. Wow, that's nice. Okay, well, I'm not gonna break it, so I'll let it stay closed for a minute, and we'll just open the rest of the package. Hey, baby. Go ahead. Okay. So, we'll get the rest of the stuff out of here. I do want to get all of this out. I'm not gonna leave it in there. So, unfortunately, we're gonna have to cut the rest of the plastic, so I'm able to do that. Once again, go ahead and pause the video if you think that you might be able to tell what that is, because it's going away now. Oh, ripping it. Okay, cutting it, because that is painful. I'm trying to be very careful as much as I can. Look at the difference. Look at that difference. You know what? Even the picture underneath has faded. Because the Tonu, I don't even know what color he's supposed to be. You can barely tell. The Grundo, of course, is blue, and so is the Croc. But the Tonu, like, I don't even know what color he's supposed to be. He's not striped, because he doesn't have the stripes. And he's not white, because he's got, like, a colored mane, so I don't know. That's just the fading, so. Here's the plastic as it is right now, before I destroy it further. Once again, I am doing my best. I'm sorry. I'm not leaving this in the plastic for all eternity. I know that there are a lot of collectors out there that like to leave toys in the package indefinitely. And if you want to know more about that, you can just go ahead and watch Toy Story 2 and find out why that's not something that I agree with. Okay, so that last bit came out easily. Alright, so here is the cardboard at the back. It's good to see. It's got some discoloration even from the inside of the package. Like right here. I don't know what this is, but this was on the inside and it's got a texture to it. So I don't know if that was like battery acid or something. I'm almost afraid to look, but I've fixed that sort of thing before, so I'm actually not too afraid of that. Okay, we're gonna have to cut this a little more so I can take out the cardboard without ripping it. Okay, yep, there we go. All right. And there's the cardboard. It seems like it's folded, so it's what's in the middle. Oh, we've got a paper in the middle, yay! Oh look, we've got setup. Oh, Neopets instructions. I'm so glad to see this. I love instruction booklets. You know, things barely come with this anymore nowadays. You have to download an app to get the instructions. And I'm so sick of forced apps. Anyway, before we go into the rest of this, here's the Tonu himself. So I was right, he is a yellow Tonu. So he is matching our color theme, which is the reason that I did the gold. Isn't he cute? He's got a little peg where he sits in his little slots. He's got the little spots there. Little adorable Tonu. This is what else comes in the package before we take a look at the instructions. We've got the card. So this is the front of the card. Look at how faded that is. You can see the bottom of it. In the very bottom corner, there's a little bit of yellow coloring. So I have to assume that this was in the sun, because that's the only explanation for the uneven fading. I mean, look at that. It used to be yellow, and that's the front. It's completely washed out, sun bleached, as they call it. And there's the back, which was in the package, completely untouched by the sun. There is a rare item code, look! I'm going to have to put that in, and this says 2002 Neopets. Okay, so the card says, it must have been all the omelet he ate as a young Tonu, because Riller grew to immense proportions. Now, this giant roams the village of Tyrannia, searching for new foods to satisfy his insatiable hunger. Oh yay, I got a rare item code. I can't wait to put that in and see if it still works. I hope it works after, well, according to this, 22 years. Incredible. So yeah, unfortunately the front of the card is bleached very badly. But at least the back, you can see it was a yellow Tonu. So I'll put that somewhere safe. That's the card that comes with it. So here is the instruction manual. Welcome to Neopia. You are about to enter a lush and primitive land known as Tyrannia. While visiting this prehistoric paradise, you'll be joined by a brave and adventurous Tonu. This spirited native is a loyal friend to the end who will always be there to help. Whether playing games, exploring the native scenery, or bargain hunting in shops, you and your Tonu are sure to have many memorable moments during your stay in Tyrannia. Once again, it shows stuff. 3D environment right here. Non-active port and non-active port. So it seems like this right here does something and these two do not. They're just little spots for him to sit. And this part actually triggers something in the game. I don't know, but we'll find out when I actually get batteries for it. As you can see with your own eyes, the LCD screen is here. There is a reset button right there. It's a tiny little button. I didn't even see it on the device, but when I open it again, I'm sure I will see it. There is an enter button and a cancel button. Okay. Ports for rapid mode entry. Not sure what that means yet. Oh, and of course, direction buttons. Okay. Here's the back. Oh, look, you can do the Poogle race. Nice. So there's info on some of the mini games and the bank and sleep. Alright. I have to get up for a minute because my legs are asleep. So give me a second and then I'll finish recording this as soon as possible. Hey, I know I said I would be right back, and I will, but this video is already over 20 minutes long, so I'm just going to pause it here and go ahead and make a part 2. So, please stay tuned for that. Also, please pardon my sick voice. As you can hear, I'm quite congested at the moment, but don't worry, part 2 will not have any congestion in it because I've already filmed that. I just need to finish editing, and then it will be uploaded as soon as I can possibly get to it. So, hopefully you won't have to wait too long, but in the meantime, hang on to your anticipation, and I will see you in part 2. Oh, there won't be any Furby stuff in part 2 either, by the way. I just couldn't bring myself to cut that out. I'm sorry, and that's part of the reason this video is so long. But, you know, I gotta do what I gotta do, so I will provide timestamps if you just want to skip that. No worries. But part 2 will be only Neopets, so don't worry. Okay. Now I'm going.